In October of 2008, I had an adventure. I went to India for 3 weeks. And I first stayed at Delhi, the Delhi bed and breakfast, and visited monuments, which were beautiful monuments. This is Humayun's tomb and a groundskeeper. This is a handicraft center. But I found the street life was so much more interesting. These are sadhus, holy men, walking in the street. There's a tremendous variety of people and vehicles in the streets. Traffic was very fast. But a few days later, I went to the Tibetan Children's Village in northern India, where a group of us taught digital storytelling to some middle school children. This is our group. And very soon we formed smaller groups to create our stories. Children were very focused and interested in what was happening. Here they are, gathered around the computer, watching one of their videos. This is their school. It's much larger than this, but this is one of their playgrounds. We visited a nursery. Children are here from infancy all the way through high school. Most of them are orphans, have not seen their families in years. This is a child with her caretaker. The children were very sweet and high-spirited and focused, and I think very courageous for how they live and what they do. This is their temple. Children learning from some monks. This is their library, stocked very well with English books. These children read English at an early age. Dogs are an important part of the campus. And the sun sets on the Himalayas, and the Himalayas become pink. Here the sun is setting on the valley. The school is set into the mountainside. We went to the nearest town, McLeod-Ganj. Here, this is the entrance to the town with animals. We saw monkeys running around. Here we are waiting for the Dalai Lama to arrive. The Dalai Lama lives in McLeod-Ganj when he isn't traveling. Here children are practicing on their cameras. This is a temple with prayer bells. And the Himalayas again from McLeod-Ganj. Walking in the streets was so interesting in this town because there's a huge variety of people living there. It's a backpacker's haven, and there are many vendors selling a wide variety of goods and very eager to sell to you. Here. Here the students are practicing for a celebration which was to happen a few days later. The celebration was for the 48th anniversary of the founding of the Tibetan Children's Village. Here they are gathering for the celebration. The hillsides were very colorful with Buddhist monks and umbrellas and children and faculty. Here was the Dalai Lama, came for the celebration, and he spoke. These are the younger children. They were very wiggly. Okay, the celebration started. There was singing. These are all Tibetan costumes. And the children got to show what they had been practicing for. A steer wandered into the field. And a dog wanted to participate too. And the middle school children showing off their gymnastics. And then we all had lunch. This is a Tibetan opera. And friends got together. And then the next day we left. I'd like to recommend that if you can, to support children at the Tibetan Children's Village. This is our trip on the way home. We stopped at the Norbolinka Institute, a beautiful Tibetan cultural institute. The end of part 1. Part 2 is about the second part of my trip through India.